night staring at the ceiling, thinking about a text I never sent. 3 little words out in the message box, then I deleted them again. Not because I didn't mean them, not because I changed my mind, just tired of always being the first one, trying to close the distance every time. It's funny how silence starts small, one missed call, one busy week, and suddenly a stranger somehow with things neither side can speak. I kept telling myself if they cared enough, they'd probably reach out too. But pride's the only thing to hold on to when you're missing someone like I do. One word held back, one step off track. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean? Why do we wait till it's too late? Good hearts, strong walls built up by mistakes. Everybody wants connection, nobody wants to feel exposed. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean? We already know. My mom used to tell me growing up, don't leave important things unsaid. Funny how advice sounds simple till it's living in your head. 'Cause vulnerability looks easy when it's somebody else taking the risk. A whole lot harder when it's your finger hovering over sin like this. I thought about all the people I don't talk to like I should, friends I miss, family I love, people who always meant me good. And for a second the fear felt smaller than the regret I knew by name. So I typed those words back out again and hit send anyway. Deep breath, no script, one choice, that's it. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean? Why do we hide behind our pride? Long years, missed chances, passing us by. Yeah, maybe honesty feels scary, but silence costs us more. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean? What are we waiting for? One text sent out, one fear runs out, one truth spoke plain, one life won't wait. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean? Maybe that's the lesson here. Not someday, not later, not another year. Yeah, tomorrow brings enough uncertainty without adding our own. Why is it so hard to say what you really mean when nobody's guaranteed tomorrow? Phone screen, red receipt, small step, big relief. I spent an hour cleaning out my closet, found a concert ticket from years ago. Back when every weekend meant adventure, nobody worried where time would go. There was a picture tucked behind it, me and 4 friends outside a bar. Everybody swearing we stay close forever, no matter where we were. Now one lives 3 states over, one works nights and sleeps all day. One got married, one got busy, and life just pulled us different ways. Funny how nobody ever announces this is the last time we'll do this here. Most endings hide inside ordinary moments, then disappear. Oh, nights, good times, slip past unseen sometimes. What if you never know it's the last time? What if the moment doesn't tell you first? One laugh, one ride, then life goes in reverse. Yeah, we spend so much time looking forward, we miss what's right in front of us. What if you never know it's the last time? Would that change how much? I called one of those old friends Sunday, hadn't heard his voice in nearly a year. Started with, man, it's been too long, and picked up right from there. Talking sports and old apartments, talking jobs and growing old. The kind of conversation that reminds you some things don't let go. When we hung up, I sat there smiling, thinking about the way life bends. Not every chapter stays open forever, but some never really end. They just wait beneath the surface till somebody reaches through, and suddenly a piece of who you were comes back to you. One call breaks through, old ties still true. What if you never know it's the last time? What if goodbye never gets said? One day, 1 year, then they're living in your head. Yeah, maybe that's why the small things matter more than we ever understand. What if you never know it's the last time, till it's gone from your hands? One song comes on, takes you back home. One voice, one name, still lights a flame. What if you never know it's the last time? Maybe that's the point of it all. Hold close, call back, don't wait for the fall. Yeah, tomorrow's always making promises that today can't guarantee. What if you never know it's the last time? Then maybe that's reason enough to be present when you can be. Old photo, soft smile, good friends, worthwhile. Got a tip from an old co-worker Haven't talked to him in years. Said he was cleaning out his contacts. Saw my name and landed here. We spent an hour catching up slowly, talking jobs and where life went. Both of us laughing at the people we thought we'd be back then. He said, man, I thought I'd have it figured. House paid off in stress-free days. I said, buddy, if you found that guy, send him my way. Funny how everybody's winging it, just better than they admit. Half of adulthood feels like acting, like you know what you're doing with it. Same doubts, new years, different roads, same fears. Does anybody really know what they're doing? Or are we all making it up? Good days, bad breaks, still showing love. Yeah, everybody looks confident till you hear them tell the truth. Does anybody really know what they're doing? 'Cause I sure don't. Do you? Saturday I helped a friend move apartments, 3 flights of stairs, no elevator. Halfway through carrying a couch, we started talking about life later. He said he fell behind on everything, marriage, money, career, the rest. I started laughing 'cause 5 minutes earlier I thought the same about him instead. Crazy how comparison works backwards. Everybody wants somebody else's lane, not knowing the person there in the end feels exactly the same. We spend so much time looking outward, trying to measure where we stand, when most people are just trying their best with the cards in their hands. Long climb, no map, most paths work like that. Does anybody really know what they're doing? Or is that just part of the show? Strong face, fast pace, still hoping as they go. Yeah, maybe nobody gets certainty. Maybe that's not how life works. Does anybody really know what they're doing? Or are we all just learning fast? One guess, one try, one win, one night. Fall down, get back, move forward like that. Does anybody really know what they're doing? Maybe that's the wrong thing to chase. Not perfection, not answers, just finding your place. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably question things, same as I always do. Does anybody really know what they're doing? Maybe not, and that's the truth. Late call, good life, still here. That's that. Saw my first gray hair in the mirror. pulled it out and laughed at first. Then I found another two beside it. Guess that's how it works. My knees hurt more than they used to. Songs from high school play on the radio now, and somehow they're calling them classics, man. When did that happen somehow? I still feel 20 in my head most days, till life reminds me otherwise. Through old photos, old birthdays, old teammates, posting pictures of the kids online. Funny how growing older sneaks up, not all at once, not overnight. Just little reminders showing up in ordinary life. More years, less rush, same heart, change some. When did we become the grown-ups in the room? When did that happen so fast? Young dreams, old jeans, still hanging from the past. Yeah, I thought adulthood would feel different. Thought I'd feel more certain somehow. When did we become the grown-ups in the room? 'Cause I still don't know how. My nephew asked me for advice last weekend. Looked at me like I knew things. Wanted answers about relationships and where life leads. I gave him the best I had to offer, then drove on thinking the whole way through how weird it feels becoming somebody people look up to. 'Cause half the time I'm still improvising, still figuring things out myself, still learning lessons I should have learned already, still doubting my own health. Crazy how wisdom ain't knowing everything. Maybe wisdom's knowing you don't, and doing your best with what you've got instead of what you want. No map, no guide, most days just ride. When did we become the grown-ups in the room? When did the years stack this high? Good friends, old jokes still make me feel alive. Yeah, maybe nobody feels ready. Maybe that's the hidden truth. When do we become the grown-ups in the room while still feeling like you? One year, then 5, then 10, flies by. Look back, look round, somehow here now. When did we become the grown-ups in the room? Maybe that's the wrong thing to ask. Not when, but how to make these moments last. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably laugh about it, same as everybody does. When did we become the grown-ups in the room? Right around the time we became us. Gray hair, phone call, good alive after all. Watched a guy my age retire early, sold his business, bought some land. Everybody talking like he cracked the code, like life went exactly as planned. Meanwhile, I was eating lunch in my truck, scrolling through another workday break, wondering why somebody else's win could make my confidence shake. Not because I wanted his exact life, not because I envied every part, just tired of feeling like I'm running and still standing where I start. Funny how comparison sneaks in quietly, doesn't kick the door down loud, just sits beside you whispering you're behind the crowd. One glance, one doubt, whole fears come out. Who decided where we're supposed to be by now? Who made the timeline everybody chases? Big moves, fast lives, different roads and different places, yeah. I keep measuring my progress against people I barely know. Who decided where we're supposed to be by now? 'Cause I'd like to know. Later on I met a buddy for dinner, haven't seen him in a couple months. He said his marriage had been struggling and money had been getting tough. Funny thing is, from the outside everything looked perfectly fine. Just another reminder that appearances only tell part of the line. We sat there talking till they stacked chairs and started turning off the lights, trading stories about mistakes we'd made and things we'd gotten right. Driving home I felt a little lighter, not because my problems disappeared, just because sometimes honesty makes the pressure less severe. Let's show more truth, most folks need that too. Who decided where we're supposed to be by now? Why do we act like there's a race? Good hearts, hard work, still moving at their pace. Yeah, maybe everybody's carrying questions they don't say out loud. Who decided where we're supposed to be by now? Maybe nobody did somehow. One path turns to one dream, changes to no map, no clue, still here